Great oratory, man. Great oratory allows transparency. The truth should be told, not so unlearn and relearn. Progress of death. BCC Ministries. Listen to the goat. I wanted to drop this quick jewel. Don't worry about they bar the windows down. Safety reasons. But I wanted to drop this jewel about fasting, and I couldn't wait. I just wanted to drop it out there because it came to me. I'm calling out everybody to fast, as you've seen on my other message. I suggest that everybody fast at least one day to start it off. If you could go to 3 days, cool. But just know when you come off of it, you got to ease your way off of it, and lightly and with good foods. But with that being said, the reason why I feel like everybody should fast, because it brings so much clarity. Whatever your motivation is or going to be to do a fast, then do it. If you use that energy to make you do it, because it has to be done. You ever hear me say you have to declare war on yourselves? Fasting is one of those things. Remember when Lauryn Hill used to say, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? She was talking about things like that. You're not even right within yourself to even win a war, much less fight a war. How you gonna fight a war if you're not even equipped to start the battle? Fasting is one of those things that equips you for the war, because now you're cleaning yourself from within. You're cleaning yourself, and then you'll be able to see what the enemy is doing. You'll be able to fight off the weapons that the enemy send to you. You'll be able to see those invisible bullets that the enemy is shooting at you every day and hitting you every single day. So with that being said, once you start a fast, the first day, it brings a lot of clarity to most people, because remember, your body needs that rest. Your body needs rest. Like I said, I used to fast before, but these days and times we need things like this, because we have to give thanks, we have to give back, and we have to give back in the form of sacrifice, and we have to fast. I feel like these are the days where we actually have to practice our disciplines more and declare more war on ourselves. You have to declare war on yourself and practice your disciplines. Fasting is one. I'm calling a one-day fast for everybody who listens to this message. Just one day. Just one day. No, just pick one of those days where you're off and you just do a full day water fast. And then the next day, you just drink some teas in the morning, and then you drink some light soup, and then you start back, whatever you got to start like in the middle of the day. But I feel like it's very, very necessary. It's very, very essential in these days, because the enemy is trying his best to win, and the enemy is winning. So you have to declare the war on yourself, because when you declare war on yourself, you, like I said, you get to see what's going on, and you get to decide what you want to choose to let inside of your body. Because when you fast, you get rid of those toxins that's eating you and controlling you from the inside, and then you're also able to stop what's coming from the outside. Okay? So you have to start with those type of things. You have to fast. You have to try it. You have to do it. It's a must. There's a reason why I'm calling this. I'm being told to tell people to do this. And since you're listening, try a one-day fast. If you can't do a one-day fast, then you do a 12-hour first. And then you go to the 16-hour. And then you go to the 20. And then the 24. You understand? If you want to build it up like that, build it up. But practice your disciplines. You practice it. You understand? You heard me say that before too. Practice your disciplines. You understand? The fasting thing is just crazy, because not only did I shed weight, that's not part of the thing, because shedding weight, the weight will come back quick. The weight will come back fast after the fast if you go back to your regular routines and your regular way of eating. But if you maintain a certain type of cleanliness and diet, you will maintain your weight or even shrink down some more. So if you're into it for weight loss, it has to be a complete diet change. And I suggest that you do that as well. Once you get out of the fast, you start eliminating these toxins and these things that they're that you're inserting in your body, because you're raised to insert those things in your body by the enemy, by his weapons, and the things that he been promoting to you since you came out the womb, and promoting to your mom and your dad. And they've been injecting those things in you, and you grew up a product. That's what we are, products and consumers. Once you grow up a product of your environment, a product of the world, you're easy to be victim to these predators and what they put out there. And then you develop these fears without knowing what these fears are, based on the things that these people say. And once you have fear, you're feeding them, because they eat off your fear. It's like they eat. Every time you fear anything that they do, they're eating off of that. And you want to stop feeding these people. You also want to make them starve. You have to starve your enemy. So your fasting will starve them. I don't know if that makes sense, but your fasting will starve the enemy. And once you start starving the enemy, they eventually will die out. This is a spiritual thing. This is mostly a spiritual thing. So fasting, donating, giving back, giving thanks. That was the movement, and that's why I started it. I wanted to fast, start donating, start giving back the things that I don't need, and start giving thanks to the Creator, and just appreciating every day that I'm here, and I'm a vessel, and I'm being used, and I'm going to keep the movement going. And I hope that you listen to what I'm saying. Whoever's hearing this message right now, start a fast today. It could be a little fast, but I suggest a full day fast for water. Some water with electrolytes or whatever you could get, and then you just you start your regimen and carry on.